Congrats on the enormity of your success. Welcome to the Kale Houser Leadership Secrets podcast. Welcome back to the Kale Houser Leadership Secrets podcast. My name is Kale Houser, co-founder and CEO of Kale Houser Leadership. Thank you for joining me today. Hey, I wanted to wish you all, if I have not already, if you had not seen any of my posts, a very happy holidays to you, which includes Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all the things, as well as a Happy New Year coming up, if it has not happened already by the time you're listening to this. So I trust and hope that you had an amazing time to kind of reflect, look back at how your year has gone, as well as, right, this is a time of transitioning to what does 2023 have in store for you? What is it that you want it to look like? And do you want it to look different than your 2022 or 2021 or 2020? How can you do things differently to get different results if you're not happy with the results you had? And that is certainly something that Liz and I are looking to do and change and implement some things in our life, both personally and professionally, in order to get different results from what we had experienced in 2022, because we're always striving to be better, to improve and serve our customer base even more every year. But today we are talking a little bit about congratulations on the enormity of your success. And I want to ask you, when is the last time you said this to somebody? When is the last time you walked up to somebody, whether out of the blue or as part of a conversation, and you're like, congratulations on the enormity of your success. Congratulations, you closed that big deal. Congratulations, you just achieved this thing. You met that goal. You hit that target. When is the last time you said that to somebody? Whether you as a leader to someone on your team, or maybe at a networking event, maybe a friend, maybe a family member, somebody that is in your sphere of influence. When is the last time you congratulated them on their success? And of course, if the answer is, man, I don't know. Man, I've never done that. Man, I just can't remember the last time I've done that. Why would I do that? If you're answering in that kind of negative sense of either you don't know when was the last time, it was never happened, or it's not something that you can even conceive of doing, then I want to offer you two scenarios of why that is. One, you are in the wrong crowd. You are in the wrong sphere of people in your life. If you cannot get to the point where the people in your life who are influencing you, you not only provide influence to them, but they are influencing you. If you cannot get to the point where you are congratulating each other on your successes, big and small, right? I use the term enormity of your success because, it's just kind of fun to say. But it could also be, man, congratulations on losing that pound. I know you've been struggling. Congratulations on drinking water today instead of going to, the Cokes and the Dr. Peppers. Congratulations on cooking your dinner tonight instead of ordering out Chinese again. Right? They can be all kinds of little things as people are striving to improve themselves. Congratulations on making that phone call. I know that's been a big roadblock to you and something that has been a fear. Congratulations on making 50 phone calls today. I know that you've been trying to figure out the logistics of how to do that. Congratulations on figuring out how to connect that email sequence, right? There's all kinds of scenarios. Congratulations on figuring out how to get your newborn baby to sleep more than 45 minutes, right? And I would argue if you are not saying that, one of the reasons is you are in the wrong crowd, to where you have surrounded yourself, whether on purpose or by accident or just out of laziness of like, oh, that just kind of happened. You're going with the flow, with people who are not celebrating each other, who are not celebrating your wins, who are not pushing and encouraging each other to be better and do better. And this is what happens when you surround yourself with losers. Not only are you no longer being fed that positive reinforcement, that encouragement, that congratulations, it does not provide you the opportunity to do the same, because people that are losers, they do not appreciate it. They do not appreciate it. They almost see it as an insult. They see it as a jab, because they're comfortable being losers. They're comfortable not achieving. They're comfortable not succeeding. And that's what they've kind of become their identity. Don't put yourself in that crowd. Don't become part of that statistic of just comfortable, just going with the flow, of being the same this year as you were last year and the year before and the year before and last decade and last millennium. Put yourself in crowds that are pushing you. Push yourself in crowds that are examples of what you want to be like, whether it be lifestyle, revenue, income, looks, the neighborhood you live in, the church you go to, whatever that is. Put yourself in those crowds that is mutually beneficial. And you have the opportunity to be that encouragement to somebody else, to be that encouragement, say, congratulations, that is a wicked new ride. I know you've worked really hard to be able to afford that. Congratulations, you just closed that new apartment building that you've been working really hard and doing the due diligence on and had those challenges that you faced. That is amazing. Your hard work and effort is paying off. Congratulations on finishing that book and implementing some of those mindset strategies that are in it. Awesome. Congratulations on starting your own life group at your church. I know that was something you were struggling to fit into, and you decided to go out and create your own because that's what you felt called to do with other like-minded professionals. Then the second scenario is, and this is a little more personal, and I don't mean to offend, but this is what this podcast is about, is kind of stripping away those falsities in our life, whether we tell ourselves or not out loud, is maybe you do not see the value in that. Maybe you do not see the value in congratulating other people on their successes. Maybe you do not see the value of celebrating success. Maybe you grew up in an environment as a child, as a young man or woman, as a young professional, where celebrating successes was seen as arrogant, was seen as bragging, was seen as something negative. You know, there are certainly examples, and I was listening to a gal recently. She's a RV park investor. She's like, I remember the day I made a first $1 million check. And she's like, I had no one to tell because no one in my world could even conceive of what that meant to earn $1 million in one transaction. And she was in the wrong crowd. And that was kind of the point of her talk, is like, I needed new friends. I had no friends, no acquaintances, no colleagues that I could discuss this kind of stuff with. I was on this trajectory and no one else was. But going back to you, do you not even see the value of what it means to create that sphere and that culture, whether it be in your workplace, in your personal life, in your community, where celebrating successes is not seen as arrogant? It is not seen as bragging. It is seen as a celebration of hard work. It is seen as a celebration of effort, of perseverance, of continuing to show up despite challenges, despite setbacks, despite sicknesses, despite all kinds of the things that happen to keep us from reaching and doing the things we want. Now, I will offer that if this is you in the second category, where you maybe don't see the reason for it, you don't see the value of it, why is that? Is it because there's a little jealousy maybe? That you don't go up and congratulate other people is because they're doing something that you haven't done? Or they're doing something that you're scared to do? Or you're doing something that maybe you failed at before? So you have shame? And that's keeping you from celebrating other people? But I would ask you, well, how's that going to change anything in your life? By withholding that congratulations, that accolades to those that have achieved? Is that pushing you further and better? Or is that something that is holding you back? Is that something that will just further the jealousy, further the shame, further the lack of confidence? Man, find somebody that has done something you haven't done or that you're trying to do, something that you failed at doing, and congratulate them. Dude, your podcast is taking off. That is awesome. Congratulations. And maybe the next question is, hey, do you mind sitting down and talking about it with me? I'd love to pick your brain about it. Right? This happens all the time. Hey, you're doing something I want to do. You're doing something I failed at before. Offer any suggestions for a young up-and-comer? But it does start with congratulations on that thing. Congratulations on the enormity of your success. And once you transition to this attitude of looking for ways to congratulate other people, to recognize other people, especially if you are a leader in your workplace and you have that formal authority and you have that ability to officially recognize and celebrate people for their accomplishments in your organization, will be a game changer for you. This will be a game changer for the culture that you're building, the game changer for how people view you as the leader and their willingness to follow you and listen to you. because they understand that you value contribution, you value effort, you value overcoming, and you celebrate it and recognize it. Because as humans, we kind of need that recognition. We want to be felt valued. We want to be felt needed. And this could be in your own marriage, your own family. When's the last time you congratulated your kids on something? Congratulations on, making the varsity team. Congratulations on finishing that book series. I know that was like super daunting. Congratulations on writing that report for school. Congratulations on getting that job, learning that skill. When's the last time you did that? And same with your spouse. Congratulations. How are you recognizing and honoring them in your life? Once you start shifting that mindset by either putting yourself in the right crowds in a professional sense, or changing your mindset, getting rid of the jealousy and potentially shame, your life will be night and day different. And your 2023 will be off to the races, because people want to be around other positive people. This goes back to the sphere. Then you'll find your sphere changing. You'll find your communities changing, because you started out by, that is awesome. You rock. Keep going. Be the encourager. Be the recognizer. Be the pusher of boundaries, in the sense of, you can do more. Like, don't stop there. You're capable. I believe in you. Congratulations on the enormity of your success. I love it. Hope this was beneficial to you. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you hit VIPLeadershipMastermind.com/founder. We are running our founding member launch for the VIP Leadership Mastermind. It is a pretty smoking deal to get in for lifetime access while you can. It'll only be open for a short time, depending on when you are listening to this. It may already be closed. But if you're listening to this live this week, make sure you hit that, and there'll be a link in the description, VIPLeadershipMastermind.com/founder, and you'll get to be a part of a pretty incredible community and change the sphere, where we not only celebrate wins, but we push and encourage each other and network in order to get those wins and learn the things that we are missing. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. No matter where you are at in the world, have a fantastic afternoon. Bye.